Hey guys, welcome back to Flipping Motors UK. So today, for my first time in a while, over a year, close to 2 years, I actually made a loss on a car. Let's get straight to the point. It was the Dacia Sandero Stepway, a car that's been in stock about 2 months, which is not like me. Up until about a year ago, I'd never seen a car last longer than 2 weeks, so that isn't like me. Anyway, so the Sandero Stepway is gone. It went for the reduced asking price of 1995. I must have had about 4 or 5 appointments on the car. I don't think it was really the car that was the issue, to be fair. No one had anything too bad to say about it. In some cases, it was a part exchange. Someone tried to exchange a Lexus for it with a bit of cash my way. But the Lexus had a compression tester in the boot, and it just so happened to be an IS220D, which suffers with head gasket issues. Not for me. I've had a couple of what we call in the trade cockers, people that say they'll buy the car and cancel. So I've had 2. One guy just failed to commit. Luckily, that was recently, and the car sold the next day. The other guy, he bought the car for someone, got a little bit up the road, a couple of miles, despite extensive tests on his own behalf, and for a test drive with me and without me. Sure enough, it started playing up straight away. That could be to do with the intake pipe that he'd managed to take off, but I think it was also down to the fact it needed some spark plugs. Rather than letting me fix, well, to be fair, I checked them and they weren't the best. Between that and the intake pipe, which he'd somehow managed to knock off the airbox, the car's better now. I've probably done about 50-60 mile in it since, and it is all sorted. I did just hand the guy the money back. He was a bit demanding for that. Obviously, all those car dealers are all crooks, aren't we? And we don't deserve a chance to fix a car. Little did he know it took about 10 minutes, and he could have had a great car. I actually knocked a bit off that because I was kind of desperate to get rid of it, so I'm kind of glad I didn't. So if you are watching, which you're probably not, thanks very much for cocking. I now have about £300 more profit out of the car. Well, I've lost £300 less. It lost me 154 quid, something like that. So it's not substantial, but it's still a pain because I handpick all my cars because I think they're what people want. Let me tell you, I won't be in a rush to buy another Dacia. Anyway, let's have a little look around some of the cars I do have at the moment, including my first purchase from G3 Auctions. That one's currently away at the moment. But let's see what else we've got. Ford Ka up for sale. Ideal little first car. It's all prepared now. It didn't take much to get it through its MOT. You may remember this one from a previous video. Nice presentable car now. It's not the tidiest, but it's more than presentable enough for just £1,250. Now, we all know less than a year ago it had £250 spent on a new clutch, bottom arms and whatever else from Ford. So I think that's a good buy. On the Ford subject, we have a Ford Fiesta. This one is a titanium model, and it is a 1.4 petrol. Let's face it, you'd be stupid to buy the EcoBoost, wouldn't you? Anyway, 1.4 titanium, 5-door, nice bright blue metallic. Surely this is the car everyone wants, you'd imagine, wouldn't you? Not a bad thing. It was advised on its last MOT on the back sills, both of them. I'll be honest, I think they were really picky, to be fair. You can see a little bit of surface coming through. I wouldn't be advising them. I think they're a bit harsh, to be fair. I'll see what happens. Put it in for an MOT because it's only got about 3 months remaining. I'm not going to get it out of its corner just yet, but really nice, tidy car this. It's been fairly well looked after. We'll be getting a service. The aircon works. Whoopee. Fiesta mats, you may have noticed down there, and it's only done 75,000 miles. I only paid 1,250 quid for this car, but it is going to need some work. There's a knocking coming from the front, not from the engine, the suspension. Probably a set of bottom arms, some discs and pads on the front. That bit of paint needs sorting. That is the worst side of the sills. I mean, if they think they're rotten, I'll certainly get them done, but I don't think most MOT testers would even advise that, to be honest. So yeah, we are going to have to get a bit of work done, a bit of paint work, and I think there's a back bumper corner as well, but that'll make a cracking car, that. Really nice. Better than the 1 litre EcoBoost Megane. That's still for sale. I think I've just dropped it down to £1,650, so I need to change that price board. Like I say, it'd be ridiculous to buy an EcoBoost, wouldn't you? Well, look what I've gone and done. It's a titanium X4. After fees, it only owes me 1,500 quid. Hot magenta, not my personal choice of colour. I did have a drug addict shout girl's car at me the other day. I was quick to remind them that their face was very similar to their Staffordshire Bull Terriers. Bit harsh on a dog, but there we go. Really nice car. This will be in a titanium X. It's got half leather seats in good condition. Sony stereo with cruise control. Heated front seats, they work as well. Extensive service history, but I do want to find something for that wet belt. I wouldn't want to send this out without. I can get it done locally, £800 supplied and fitted. For all genuine Ford parts, which I think is reasonable. It would take quite a lot of profit out of the car, but so be it. The only other things it needs is a knock from the front again, likely bottom arms, and aircon regas, because that's not blowing too cold. It's done 114,000 miles. Or is it less than that? I can't remember. I've left the key in there. It is all keyless as well. Yeah, I see it at 2,995. So there's maybe not a fortune if it does need that belt. I will get that thoroughly inspected and so on. It'd be nice to get some proof of that being done. I might actually ring a few of the garages that are in the service book, but there we go. Nice car, this. Like I say, not my choice of colour, but there we go. Astra. 2 litre diesel 160, this one. Very tidy car. There's a couple of touch-ins to do on it, but what a lovely car this is. It's a tech line, so mid specification. Does have front and rear parking sensors. It's done 150,000 miles, but it's got plenty of MOT. It's nearly finished preparation. Hasn't even been cleaned yet, but it's come up lovely, hasn't it? It needs well, I've put 2 glow plugs in it. It's not due a service. I've got a drop link to go on that side, a valet and a set of plates. Not too bad. It was 500 quid plus fees, so just under 800 quid out the door. The glow plugs are expensive, 120 after the VAT each. And like I say, it needed 2 of them. But I found out something incredible about this car. Well, not incredible, but pretty shocking. In a good way. Let me show you. There we go, so I've got it all unlocked. A little story about when I went to go and pick this car up as well. Oh no, it was a Clio. I'll tell you shortly, because it was absolutely hilarious. There's the anti-roll bar link. In here, normally I'm a bit funny about GDPR. Oh, it's not here. Anyway, this car was owned by Evans Halshaw, so it's there's no names on it, but that's all the service history. It's had absolutely all sorts, from services when it was younger, service and MOTs just in earlier this year, brakes, service and repairs, diag, blower motors, glow plugs, wiring harnesses, fuel rail, ECU, timing belt. This car has had absolutely all sorts. What a cracking buy. Like I say, all it says on the V5 is Evans Halshaw Vauxhall Gateshead. Sorry, it's Gateshead, isn't it? But yeah, really useful car for someone, this. Nice colour. Great boot. It is missing a parcel shelf, but on my neck. I don't think I'm too worried about that on a 62 plate of 150 odd thousand miles. This will be a very, very handy car for around 1,700 quid. I'll make me 600 quid off it. I could probably ask a bit more than that, to be fair. I might do 1,750 or something. But what a cracking car that will be. Fantastic. It stops, starts, drives, well, I'm not going to say without fault, because it does have a slight knock, but it runs absolutely beautifully. You can tell it's been properly looked after. It runs well. Really nice healthy engine on this. Good gearbox, 6-speed, nice and smooth. And just everything works as it should, including the blower motor, which has been replaced. There you go. Air conditioning works. Nice touch, because most of the time they don't. Steering's nice and light. It just drives fantastic. Like I say, it's got the front and rear sensors, which are currently going off. But yeah, this will make a great car for someone, this. And how about this by Renault Clio? It's a 1.2 petrol, the engine you want. Certainly wouldn't be having a 0.9 after the Dacia sat around for that long. Was it for that reason? I don't know. Anyway, nice tidy car. I've just valeted it. It's come up lovely. Had a set of front discs and pads. I just need to go out and get them bedded in, to be fair. What a nightmare we had with them, by the way. One of the, well, on each side, one of the lug nuts snapped that holds a brake disc in, so that was fun. Really nice straight car, this. It's had a couple of bits of suspension on the front. I've done the discs and pads with a bit of help, thanks Jack. And I sorted a radial code for my friends at Renault in Darlington. Thanks guys. But yeah, really nice presentable car. It's in lovely condition. Luckily it was cleaned before by the supplying dealer. It was a part exchange up in a garage towards Bedlington, Blytheway. Through the dealer way platform, 1,350 quid. After prep, I think it owes us just under 1,900 quid. I think it's like £1,883 or something. They already had it cleaned for me. I haven't had to polish it. I haven't had to do much inside. Suddenly my hoover's given up, so I've had to wipe the mats instead of hoover them. But I'm going to go and buy a new hoover soon. That's another of today's jobs. 103,000 miles this one. 104. What a nice car. Good little runner. Needs a bit of fuel, mind. Aircon, just had that regassed as part of preparation. It works lovely now. And you've got this screen working. It was just coming up with radio code. Oh, doesn't look good, does it? There we go. And it's even got the sat-nav built in as well. Fantastic. So this will be a great car, plenty of profit in it. I think it's got to be 2,995, hasn't it? The amount of preparation that's gone into this, and look how clean it is. Really attractive car for under £3,000 in my eyes. Plenty of service history from the last 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. Another great buy off Dealerway. I've been enjoying using that recently to buy and sell a few cars, and I'd recommend that for any other traders out there as well. I did learn a valuable lesson on the way to go and pick the Clio up. Firstly, check what's going on in Newcastle, because I look like I've got makeup on here, don't I? I honestly don't. It's just one of the filters it's given me. Because Sam Fender was on, so... Put it this way, there was a couple of queues in the station and I had to stand up on the train. However, it could have been worse because a young lady that got on the train in front of me was wearing Crocs. Sadly, as she got onto the train, she received a punishment for wearing Crocs. Sorry about that, Will. I know you've just got a new pair, but yeah, it fell off under the train. She was about to go and retrieve it. She was only young, so I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. You can't grab that. Sadly, there was no guards or anything about at the station, so she ended up in Newcastle walking with one Croc and one sock on the other foot. So, lesson learned, don't wear Crocs. Or if you are, put them in sport. And we've got this one here, Insignia, another VX line. I do well off these. It does need a bit of prep. Not as good as I thought, but for where these things sell, I'm not really scared. Needs a key. Brakes all seem good. There's a slight squeak from the auxiliary belt. I'm thinking that might be a tensioner or something, because it's only as you set off. We'll have a little look though. It's not the tidiest one. It does need a backlight there. But overall, it's not too bad. And I have to say, it is one of the highest specification well, it is the highest specification I've had. So it's an SRI VX line, similar to the red one I had in with the 20-inch wheels. This one's only got the 19s. Need a good clean though. Penta-style alloys, lovely, my favourites for these. I think they suit them really well. As you can see inside, it's got a full leather interior. Really, really nice, very comfortable. If you look down, obviously it's a sat-nav model as well. If you look down here, it's got heated front seats, but it's also got a cooled driver's seat as well. I didn't even know that was an option on these, so someone's obviously spent a fair bit of money when they specified this car brand new. It's done about 140. I think it's just under 140. And another thing as well you don't see very often on these, unless it's the Elite, it's got the HID headlamps as well. And finally, my first purchase from G3. Thank you, Sam. Got my account sorted out. It's had front rear discs and pads. Nice dead bird there. Front anti-roll bar link. I've got a washer pump to fit, and it also needed a front wheel bearing. Quite a stylish car, these. I've always quite liked them. Nice floating centre console. Being the R design, it's got the half leather seats. I quite like the cream on that. You've got these nice 17-inch alloy wheels. Quite a clever boot on these as well, like a funny parcel shelf concoction. Blocks it all out. I don't know how it works, but I'll figure it out for the pictures. But yeah, this is of course a 4-seater. Very attractive cars, these. Just thought I'd pop over on my way home quick. I've just picked it up from JBM in Darlington. Lovely with these seats, isn't it? Really tidy car this as well. It's done a few miles. 146. Aircon works beautifully. It's got loads of service history. This will make a really nice car for someone, this. Looking forward to getting this one valeted and up for sale. Like I say, I've got a washer pump to put on first, and that's its final bit of preparation. On a set of number plates, I always like to do that as well. But yeah, got a really nice car here, 6-speed manual. Handbrake's a lot better now. It was really high because it needed rear discs and pads. They were really worn, as were the fronts. But yeah, got a really nice car here, 2 keys as well. What do you think, about $18.50? And there you go. So we've got a few nice cars up for sale now. Look like a Renault dealer from about 10 years ago. There we go. I'm going to get the Fiesta inside. I'm still a bit funny about some of these cars with keyless entry, just in case. So that'll be going in there with the, well, in the Ford garage. But yeah, I think that's a wrap for now. We've got some lovely cars. Clio's just been put up for sale. You'll find that on my Facebook and Instagram page, which is Brinkburn Motor Company Darlington. I've got my own car booked in for an aircon regas as well. Well over needed, I will say. But there we go. Volvo, that's just a valet away. And yeah, I've got a nice busy day tomorrow. Clio's looking absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I've got plenty to do still tonight at home. So yeah, I'll catch up with you all on the next video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It'd be nice to see you again, give you a few updates on some of these cars. That's generally how I tend to do my videos. I'll do a video on a car and the update, how much it sells for, what it needs for preparation is on a future one. But yeah, thank you very much guys. I will catch up with you in a bit. Take care now. Bye bye.